Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the Comp Pro-Am scene. After my last video got over 600,000 views and over 20,000 likes, I knew I had to bring this series back. Now, we have secured a spot in a Comp Pro-Am league that starts at the end of the month, so you guys can come along for that entire journey with us through the league and the playoffs and everything else. But until then, I've been looking for Comp Pro-Am teams to play against, to run series, wagers, whatever the case may be, to practice for the league. And boy, did we find a good team to play against today. We are playing against a team that has 5 legends, and they compete in all the top Pro-Am leagues and all the Comp Pro-Am tournaments. So this is going to be a long video, but I promise you it is worth it, just like the last one that I posted, okay? So sit back, relax. If you're new though, hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video, of course. But sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. For anyone who watched my last Pro-Am video, you guys know we are not running the typical meta Pro-Am offense. Most Pro-Am teams run pick and roll or pick and pop. We are running 5 out, but we have tons of plays that we run out of the 5 out set, so it is very, very difficult to guard. But here we go. We are playing 5 Legends WR, and if you could guess, well, they call themselves 5 Legends WR because they have 5 legends on the team. They actually have more than 5 legends. The guys on the bench for their team are actually legends as well. But check this out, the different types of lineups that we will come across, okay? So these guys run an offensive threat at the point guard. They have a 2-way pass first point at the 2. Then they have a pure lock, and then they have 2 centers. They're running 2 bigs, okay? Remember that. That's an important detail as we go through these games in this series, okay? They have 2 centers on their team. Now, on the other side of the court is us. We call ourselves Black Market, okay? We have my LeBron James build with a 2-way pass first point, a rebounding wing, a glass cleaning lockdown, and a pure lock, the 2-way finisher, okay? So 2 different types of lineups. And not only is it 2 different types of lineups, but as you're going to see as the games go on, 2 completely different play styles. But in Pro-Am, everything goes. May the best team win. So they win the tip, and off we go. They go immediately into their pick and roll offense. As you can see on the left side, I'm trying to change the matchups to get everyone where they're supposed to be. But he's going to do a good job of coming off the screen, doing a little side-to-side action, little bit of a hesitation, get into the paint, go up for the easy left-hand layup. But we're going to come right back. You're going to see 5 out, different style. They're full court pressing as well. We force the rotations, 1 extra pass, wide open on the hash, big greens. We take the 3-2 lead early in the first quarter. Back they come back into their pick and roll. You see the dance around the screens, a little behind the backs, the hezzies, the side-to-sides. Got to play high on it, and fortunately we're able to get the chase down block right there. But they're going to come right back into the same action. And with the paint beast, especially the red and the blue paint beast, they're so good at catching lobs. It's a difficult offense to stop. But check this out. They're full court pressing really high, so I throw it to my center. Instead of resetting the offense, I just continue to run all the way to the paint, catch the easy alley-oop. That's something you're going to see a lot in this gameplay with how much they're pressing. Now check it out. Little cross, step back, force the hedge, step back again, pull up from deep. It's white, and we get it to go. They're going to come back, and their PG's having none of that. He's going to go behind the back, cross between the legs, quick stop, pull up from deep, and knock it down. Now, check this out. Remember we were talking about the 2 centers and how we were, we're a little undersized. Well, he does a good quick stop mid. He can't get it to go, but they got 3 guys in the paint crashing boards. So they're going to reset, run the offense again. Now, the shot clock is running a little low, so when they throw it over to the wing here, he's got to make a play. He's got to make something happen. He's able to somehow get a little space in the mid-range and knock down the white. Now, check this out. Again on the full court press. I don't mind giving it to my center. I believe Frank is going to make the right decision. And check this out. As he drives, help comes from the corner, which forces the guy from the hash to rotate down to pick up that first pass. But check out what Frank does. He delays the pass just a little, allowing effort enough time to wrap up to the top, creating a lot of space between the corner and the guy that was at the hash. Now, 90% of people are going to make this pass, but you have to realize against good players, they are going to read that that is the open man and they're going to rotate. So Frank throws it to the corner. As the corner man leaves, wide open dot, high IQ pass right there. So with a 2-point lead, I'm going to take a little bit of a chance here and kind of hedge up from the corner just a little as the PG comes to me. I really didn't need to, and they get the easy backdoor cut because of it. Honestly, it is terrible defense on my part. But back we come. They're still full court pressing. I'm able to go between the legs, get past them. I go straight up for the contact dunk, and I miss the dunk. We can't come down with the rebound. They get it. They try to go in transition. Fortunately, our transition defense was good, so they have to reset the offense, but now we're all out of sorts. We're scrambling around, and I find myself on the center to guard the pick and roll. Now, I see that Frank, my center, is guarding the corner, so if the center slips, I'm going to run corner. Frank is going to pick up the slip. We do it decently here. Frank is just half a step late, and they end up getting the 2. So with 8 seconds to go in the first quarter, we find ourselves down 6 points. Everett's going to do a good job to push it. Swag's going to go back door. We're going to lob it up, doesn't give him the dunk. The layup goes down. We're down by 4 entering the second quarter. So a lot of times the first quarter is the feel out quarter. You're starting to get the hang of what your opponent likes to do, their tendencies, their habits. As they go back door here, Gio slides down to rotate. I pick up his corner on the rotation. Swag stays out on the point guard. Beautiful defense. We were able to come down with a rebound, outlet it up to Swag, who goes all the way for the 2. Beautiful start to the second quarter. Despite the beautiful start, they just would not let us get any momentum. The point guard's going to drive in, go all the way with the right hand, little scoop layup, and get it to go. Now back they come, pulls up. Frank steps up and gets the contest. Swag couldn't get the box out on the center, so it's a free board and an easy 2. We're going to randomly throw in a little pick and roll here, hit Frank on the cut to get the 2, but at this point in the game, they were really starting to take control. Back into their pick and roll, little behind the back, between the legs, quick stop, pull up, huge 3. Now, something we really struggled with was coming down with rebounds. Even when we played good D and forced to miss, as you can see, offensive rebound, good defense again, offensive rebound. You know, they're getting second and third shot opportunities, which is really tough to deal with. You're going to see the PG drives in, it's late shot clock. You know how the Pro-Am players are. They love those post fades from inside the paint. With under 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the first half, we're down 7 and we're just trying to stay afloat. We're trying to stay in. I drive in, open dunk again, miss the dunk. At this point, I'm very frustrated. I'm like, I'm getting into the paint. I'm getting where I want. I got inside position, and I'm still missing because of Intimidator or the shot gets or whatever's going on with 2K20. But check this out. Here we go again. Get the tip pass. We're playing good defense. We're making it tough. Everything is bumped. Everything is contested. Hop shot. We're there. Again, second chance opportunities. They come down with the rebound. They're going to reset their offense. And even though we've been playing good D, we end up giving up a 3 on a second chance off the offensive rebound. Them having 2 centers and a pure lock with 90-something rebounding, it was just throwing us off. We've never played a team that had 3 or 4 guys in the paint at the same time to try to crash for board. I'm able to get the hop step just to get us 2 points to kind of keep us in it. End of the quarter here, 2-1. Tough alley-oop. And he gets it to go. We go into halftime down by 12. As you can see, the rebound count was 12-3. We're struggling to deal with, like I said, the fact they have the 2 centers. One of them's crashing out of the corner. It's a lot to deal with, but we're trying to stay in it. I'm going to go to the hop step, get the dunk, cut it down to a 10-point lead. So here we go. We're starting to put a little pressure, starting to bait, hedge. We get the passing lane. I'm out in transition. Got the guy on my back. Fortunately, don't miss this dunk, and just like that, it's an 8-point game. Back they come. We're making it difficult again. We're bumping. We're delaying. We're hedging. We're making it tough for them offensively. This point guard's dancing around screens. We're doing a good job going underneath, sliding through it, stepping out, hedging, contesting that, rotating down, rotating out. Beautiful defense, but as I said, Pro-Am players, they love the post fades in the paint. They are so broken, and they get that one to go. But here we go. Back on the hop step. Go over to pure lock, tough lay-in. Now they're going to come down and run the same set they ran in the first half. My guy goes backdoor for the lob. I'm able to block it off the backboard. Frank grabs the rebound and somehow instantly gets stripped. I mean, there's really nothing we could do about that. It's great defense, great rebound, and we just give it back on just some 2K stuff. But back they come, pick and roll. They're working it. We're bumping, make him pick up his dribble. Beautiful defense. They throw it to my guy. I'm bumping him. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Beautiful defense. They go into the post. I'm all over the fade, but guess what? Offensive rebound. They have 3 guys in the paint to get the board. They reset, shoots the mid, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound yet again. As soon as clock goes low, they put everyone in the paint to go for rebounds. Remember that as the series goes on. But he goes to the hop step, he gets the dunk, and just like that, they are back in business. But we're still fighting. We're still trying to stay in it. Point guard drives. Frank smacks it off the glass. Swag with the rebound. Outlet to me. I'm getting chased down. I'm going to go straight up over him and throw it down. 8-point game. And I have takeover, which is absolutely huge at this point. He gets an open 3. Can't get it to go. We rip down the rebound finally. Throw it full court. Little bit of a risky pass. Pump fake. Throw it to the corner. Effort. Off dribble. Corner 3. Bang. 5-point game. They call timeout. Just as we cut it to 5, this guy's going to go behind the back. We drop off too much, and he's able to green the open 3, putting it back to 8. Everett's going to run down, ball fake. We're going to reset. My takeover just ran out, but it doesn't matter. Behind the back, between the legs, run to the rim, easy 2-hand flush, cut it back to 6. Now we're going to start to throw different looks at the PG. Off this screen, we're going to blitz him, double team him. As he passes, we get a tip. Effort grabs it, throws it ahead to Frank. He's going to ball fake. Now they're going to foul, but they had no fouls to give. Frank heads to the line and knocks down both free throws, giving us an easy 2 points here at the end of the third quarter. Off the inbounds, they're going to pass it down to the paint. We get the chase down block, but of course, somehow they get their own rebound. Wide open 3, because Swag left for the transition bucket, and they knock it down easy, wide open green. So down by 7, late shot clock situation. Frank dribbles towards me. I go back door. He lobs it up. I get the lane to go, cutting it back to 5. 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Back to this pick and roll game. He's going to drive in. We can't get the chase down that time. We're back down 7. Now a little bit of a scramble here, and we're all going to end up on the wrong matchup. So they notice it. The point guard realizes he has the mismatch. He has the big rebounding wing on him. He's going to ISO, quick stop, pull up, big greens. 10-point lead with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in this game. But we're not going away. We know if we can just string together a couple stops, come down with the rebound, we're still in this. We get the easy 2 by beating the press down the court, cutting it to 8. Point guard pulls up, can't get it to go. Gio with a huge rebound. He gets fouled. Off the inbounds, I'm going to throw it up to Frank. Frank ball fakes, hits me. I hit effort, wide open, big greens. 5-point game with just under 3 minutes. We're still in this, cutting it back to 5 in a matter of 40 seconds. Swag's pressing the inbounds. Center's running up the court, trying to get in his way. He gets a pluck on the PG. In less than a minute, we went from down by 10 to only down by 3. Out of the timeout, it's a huge possession for both teams. The point guard's going to split the double team, rim run, Swag gets the chase down block. Of course, again, they get the offensive rebound. They're going to hold it, try to reset. Here we go. Shot clock is low. 2-1. They go up in the paint. We get the block. Shot clock violation. 3-point game with 2 minutes left. I'm going to look to be aggressive and try to get a quick 2. On the rim run, I go to the hop step, but he's right there. 100% contested. Great defense by him. 3-point game, 4 seconds on the shot clock. He drives, lobs it up to the trailing paint beast, who throws down the lob. They go back up by 5. I throw it up to Frank. He's getting bumped right around midcourt. We got to be careful. Gio's got just enough space. Huge 3, 2-point ball game. 1 minute, 9 seconds remaining. Point guard, lob, Frank gets the steal. Swag's running. We are down by 1 in transition here. Swag's looking to be aggressive. They all collapse down, get the block, get the rebound, outlet it up. We're back in transition. Gio's there, but they get the layup to go down. We're down by 3. We're still in the game, but we have to score here. I get a little bit of a crab dribble. I'm going to try to hop step in front of him, but he ends up sliding back in front of me, and they get the stop that they need. Now, if we can get one stop, it's still a 1-possession game. He goes to the post fade. He misses. Look at the paint, and they come away with the rebound. We have to foul. As long as he makes one free throw, it's over. He knocks it down, and that is basically ball game. As you could see, 22-9 on the rebounds. We were not prepared for them having 2 centers and a pure lock that has 98 rebounding, crashing for every offensive rebound. We were not prepared for that, so we knew if we could come out and execute better in game 2, change our badges around to have, box and rebound chaser a little bit higher, we will be all set. Now, I do want to point out, after game 1, they changed who's playing pure lock. They brought in a new player, but he's still a pure lock. He's still a legend, and you can tell these guys are a well-oiled machine because they did not change anything about their style of play. They knew exactly what they were doing despite changing one player. Let's get into game number 2. So to start off game number 2, why not start it off like this? Point guard goes into the paint, shoots a heavily contested hop shot, and it goes down. So we're down 2-0 just like that. We're going to come back and run a little pick and pop. Me and Effort, our PG, setting the screen. I'm going to rim run, get the easy 2 to tie the game up. Back they come. The PG does a good job of using the screen. He's going to quick stop at top of the key, pull up, big greens, 5-2. Their lead. Off the press, I go between the legs, get a little ankle breaker. I have him on my back. I'm going to hop step in front of him this time. Exactly what I tried to do at the end of the last game, but unfortunately he slid in front of me. They're going to come back and find a little space on the right hash. Our rotations are good. We get a good contest on it, but we just can't come down with the rebound just like in game 1. Point guard posts up, alley-oop to the paint beast. Something we noticed is just like in game one, they're pressing really high, which ends up allowing me to get into the paint a lot. I'm patient, get him out of position, go up with the left hand layup. Whether it's off the pass or me just rim running straight to the hoop, we can take advantage of that press. Now here's something a lot of Pro-Am teams do. When they're running the pick and roll, if the center switches onto the guard at any point, the guard will try to ISO and use his speed. We do a good job here. He forces a lob that, it just really wasn't there. There's a lot of bodies in the paint. We get the steal, I get the easy dunk. Now after that, everything started to go wrong for us in this last minute and 40 seconds. Alley-oop to the paint beast, he throws it down, they go up by 1. Point guard finds space, top of the key, pulls up, bang. Back they come, PG off the screen into the mid-range, quick stop, pull up, knocks that down. Off the inbounds, I throw it into Effort. My man is trailing. I run straight to the paint. Effort lobs it up. They smack it out of the passing lane, throw it down the court. He goes straight up for the lay-in and gets it to go. So early in the second quarter, we find ourselves down by 10 just like that. Off the inbounds, we're going to play pretty good defense again, but it's almost like deja vu from game one. Point guard pulls up, Swag gets the contest from behind, but they get the offensive rebound, kick to the corner, open three, bang, we have to call a timeout. We're down 13, 1 minute into the second quarter. We got to get things together. In the full court press here, they're going to try to blitz me. I'm going to get rid of the ball, hit Frank. Frank's going to throw it to Gio. They're not able to rotate in time. We get the green just like that 10-point game. Back they come. PG's able to find a little bit of space, pull up, open shot, can't get it to go. They get the offensive rebound. Gio's there. They tip it. We finally come down with a rebound. I'm out in transition, easy dunk. Now, one thing to keep in mind is them sending so many bodies to the offensive glass. If we can come down with defensive rebounds, we have transition opportunities to get easy buckets. Point guard, off the offensive rebound, dots corner, it's not there. Our defense is solid. 5 seconds on the shot clock. I get screened. He shoots an off dribble at the free throw line and knocks it down. 10-point game. Now we talked about taking advantage of this press. I hit Gio. Gio's gonna ball fake. I'm gonna run straight to the paint, force the rotation, over to Frank, over to Effort, pull up, wide open, big green. Now again, the lock is playing so high, I'm gonna get rid of the ball. Now the lock is trailing me. Effort lobs it up, I get the dunk, and just like that, we're starting to chip away at this lead back down to single digits. But they're going to go back to the pick and roll. My man's going to do a little snatch back, pull up, knock down the three. But we're not going down without a fight. I drive, kick. Fortunately, I'm able to pick up the deflected pass, kick it to Swag, he greens the three, and it's back down to 7. But the theme from game one continued to prevail in game two. Contested shot, we missed time to jump on the rebound, they come down with it, and here we go, second chance opportunity yet again for them. 8 seconds on the shot clock, pick and roll, lob it up, we're there, he misses the alley-oop, we get the rebound, and now it's time to take advantage of them having so many people in the paint crashing for boards. I'm able to get the lay-in in transition, and it's only a 5-point game with 15 seconds left in the second quarter. The point guard gets the switch he wants. I'm going to bait up from the hash, get back to my man, get the contest, and somehow he still knocks that down. Last couple seconds of the second quarter, we got to find a way to get a good look. I see Gio trailing on the right hash, pulls up, rattles around, and goes down. It was a huge three, cuts it back to a 5-point game at halftime, but again, 7-4 on the board count. That was our major focus. We had to try to get box outs, especially the two guys in the corners. You got to box out that second center that's crashing for every rebound, and of course the other lock. But I'm able to get the 2 to start the second half. They come back down, throw the alley-oop, they get a 2 right back. So we're trading buckets to start. Effort's going to get a little crab, throw up the lob, they read it, get the steal, and now they're off in transition for the easy 2 points. On the other end, we play phenomenal defense. We force the heavily contested shot at the end of the shot clock. We do rip down the rebound, and as you're going to see, anytime we come down with the rebound, the transition game is there. Corner pocket, Frank with a green. Now we're going to run a little pick and pop with the opposite hash cutting. I'm going to hit the pop who fills that spot, gets a decent look at it, can't get it to go. We're back in transition though. Tip it, I grab it. Look at this little bit of a wild sequence. I'm gonna throw it over to Swag. I'm gonna cut. Swag's gonna throw it to me. It's gonna give me a little off dribble pull up, but luckily it's a close shot, so I knock it down. Back they come. We're playing good defense, low shot clock yet again. They have to force something up. Post fade, can't get it to go, but yet again, they rip down the offensive rebound, and here we go. Second chance opportunities for them. The point guard's gonna drive, force up a layup. We get the block, they get the rebound again. They're gonna go to a close post fade and get it to go. That is a tough pill to swallow, but we're trying to fight through it. Off the inbounds, Frank's gonna do a little wrap and then a slip right down the middle of the paint. I'm going to throw it to him. He's patient, gets the right hand layup over the other team's center, and just like that, we are only down by 2. The point guard is going to see the lane, take the lane. We get the chase down block, but you guessed it, offensive rebound, kick it out. Luckily, he stepped on the line, so it was only a 2, but still extremely frustrating to play that good a defense and still give up a bucket. They're not done there. The point guard, quick stop from deep, hits the 3. I'm going to step back, pull up, bail out, wide open on the hash. Bang, effort knocks it down. It's only a 4-point game going into the 4th quarter. We are still in this. He gets a crab dribble, pulls up in the mid-range, bail out. Rotations are a little slow on our part, and they end up getting the 3 in the corner. Now, off the full court press, I'm going to wait for Gio to wrap around me. I throw it over to him. The lock is trailing behind me. Gio's going to hit me. I get a basically wide open layup and miss it. I think it was 8% or something like that. They get the dunk on the other end, and just like that, we're down 9. 3.7 seconds on the shot clock. We got to find a way to get a bucket here. Get a decent look at least. Throw it into me. Gio pops to the top. I hit him. Pull up. Big shot. 6-point game. Under 4 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Back they come. We got to find a way to get a stop. Swag is there. Gets the poke ball. I grab it. Throw it over to Swag. Pull up in the corner. Big greens. The pressure is on them now. 3-point game. He goes into the post. Post fade, everyone's in the paint, and yet again, they come down with the rebound. But one way or another, we got to find a way to get a stop. Swag gets another pluck, grabs it, throws it to me. Wide open on the break, go up, get the dunk to go. 1-point game, under 3 minutes remaining. Back they come, Hezzy, pull up. Decent look at 3, it's white, and it goes down. But we'll answer their 3 with one of our own. I drive right, quick dot Swag, left corner, pulls up, big green, back down to a 1-point game. Swag also has takeover, which is huge. Going to make it really difficult for the point guard. They have to shoot contested shot. But yet again, another offensive rebound on their part. 1 minute left in a 1-point game. Yet again, shot clock is running low. They're going to have to force something up. They go back into the paint. 4 players from their team in the paint, and yet again, they get the offensive rebound off of the close shot post fade. I try to go for a steal. Can't get it to go. 45 seconds remaining, 1-point game, side to side, get the contest. We finally rip down a rebound. Frank's going to give it over to me. I'm going to push it down their throat. See a quick dot over to effort. He pulls up. Big greens. We have a 2-point lead. We have come all the way back from down by double digits. Now we're going to play high on this pick and roll to make sure we don't give up a 3. They can give up a 2, ties the game, and now we will have last shot. Or so we thought. So he's still pressing really high. I'm going to try to get it over half. Now, I know the clock started at 22 seconds. I call timeout. We've wasted 5 seconds. We only have 3 more seconds to get it over half court. Otherwise, it's going to be an 8-second violation. So on this inbound, I have to get it over quickly. Off the inbounds. I'm going to push it. I see the trap is there, but I have to get over half court. And he gets a bump animation that makes me step out of bounds. That is a huge turnover on my part. Back on the other end, they're going to throw it over to the center, run a little wrap around. This dude ends up getting right into the paint and gets an easy dunk. Now we have no timeouts left. Only 6 seconds on the clock, so I have to get a running start. Otherwise, it's going to take too long to get the ball in the front court. I got to get a running start so that we can at least try to get a decent look. It makes Gio's players throw a low, slow pass. We get a turnover, and that's basically ball game. We foul, it's over, it doesn't matter. Game 2 in the books. Extremely disappointing on our part. Down 0-2 in the series. It's do or die. So coming off 2 close, disappointing defeats, it was game 3, do or die. It's a best of 5. So first team to win 3 games wins the series. Our main focus was, instead of even worrying about going for the rebound, worry about boxing your own man out. In games 1 and 2, we struggled to come down with defensive rebounds. So that was our main focus going into game 3. Continue to play good defense, continue to score at will, but make sure we're able to hold them to 1 shot. Now, Frank's going to get a steal early on in the first quarter. Throw it up to me. Transition game. Kick it out. Effort. Top of the key. Bang. We're up by 3. Despite being down 0-2, we feel like we've played pretty good defense, but here we get caught out. Late on the rotation, I go down to the corner. Nobody's there to rotate to my hash, and we give up the wide open 3. Back they come again. Point guard gets into the paint. We get the block this time. The rebound falls right into his hands, but we stay home on the 3-point line, protecting the 3. 4, 3, 2. He's got to force up the lob. We block it. He gets the rebound, goes up, but he can't get the shot off. Shot clock violation. Beautiful defense on our part. If we can keep that up, we will be in this game all throughout. We get the steal on the lob. Effort, beautiful rotation down from the corner. Outlet, easy dunk for me. We could feel we were starting to get the momentum of this game. Snatch back, ankle breaker, pull up from deep. It's white, but I get it to go. But they're not going away that easily. Gets swag to jump, pulls up, big greens. They answer right back with a 3 of their own. I throw it over to Effort. He pulls up over this guy, gets his white to go. We answer right back with a 3 of our own. Step back, crossover, rim run, easy 2. We have a 7-point lead here in the second quarter. Point guard throws it to the corner. Paint Beast on the slip. He gets the lob to go. 5-point game, but we're going to come right back. I half spin, snatch back, wait for swag on the cut, lob it up to him, and we answer back with an alley-oop of our own. Back they come. The point guard's getting bumped. They really don't have anything, but what a dex from their shooting guard. Wide open 3 off the dex. He gets it to go. But we're going to throw a little off-ball movement of our own in. I throw it up to Frank. Effort's going to dex from the hash up to the top of the key. Catch, shoot, and we answer right back. Now, with under 2 minutes left in the second quarter, we have some huge momentum plays here. I'm able to beat the press, giving us a 5-on-4 advantage. I drive in, draw the help, patience, make the right pass, swag wide open, knocks down the green 3. They come back. They're going to go into the paint. He goes up. We get the huge block. Gio gets the rebound, hits me. We're in transition yet again. And anytime we get in transition, we are dangerous. Effort off the catch and shoot, knocks it down. And just like that, huge momentum plays before halftime. We are up 34-23 with an 11-point lead entering the third quarter, and we kept our foot on the gas. Now, something we like to do against the press is as I dribble at one of the hashes, that hash is going to cross to the opposite hash. The inbounder will run up the court and then fill in behind me, and a lot of times we'll end up with a wide open 3 as I attack the paint. As you see here, we execute it perfectly. Gio on the cross fills the space in behind me, gets the wide open 3 and knocks it down. Now, despite being down 14, they continued to battle. The point guard goes behind the back, gets into the paint, gets the dunk, but we would not be denied. We're up by 12 and we did not look back. Hop step, tired, over the lockdown, get it to go. Defensively, we were all over everything. Heavily contested. We did a much better job of boxing out and rebounding. Transition, pump fake, swag runs out, corner 3, pull up, big greens. We are taking all momentum in this game here in the third quarter. 3 minutes left. Frank wide open, big greens. At this point, it's basically looking over, but if it couldn't get any worse, wide open corner 3. Swag knocks it down. Under 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Gio on the wrap, throw it over to him, over to Effort, pull up, green yet again. We have a 19-point lead. I get the handoff. The center is now on me. I know there's a mismatch. Step back, run at him, step back, absolute kill. Green it from the corner, up by 22 points at this point. Behind the back, drive in, get the dunk, contact dunk at that. They're going to come down, can't get it to go, rebound, outlet, throw it over to me. This dunk put us up by 26 points at the end of the third quarter. They ended up quitting out, so we didn't even play the fourth. This is the final box score of Game 3. We stayed alive. We're down 1-2 in a best-of-5 series. On to game number 4. So we did a much better job of cleaning up the defensive glass in game number 3. That was the biggest improvement from games 1 and 2 to game number 3. We knew if we could keep that up in game number 4, we'd give ourselves a great chance to come out with another W. But they got off to a great start. Their point guard gets a wide open 3 and knocks it down. In this do or die game 4, it's important that we don't fall behind early. So we're going to break the press, throw it to Frank. He ball fakes, 51% contested, and knocks it down to tie the game at 3. But this was a back and forth first half between me and their point guard trading buckets. Frank gets the steal on him. I'm in a rim run. I'm patient. I thought they might go for the chase down block. I go to the post hook and get it to go. A little risky there, but he answers right back with another quick stop 3 on the hash. Knocks it down. We call timeout, change our matchups, and here we go. Break the press, hit the behind the back, break the lockdown, drive in, one hand flush. But as I said, it was back and forth. He hits the behind the back, quick stop, pull up, another 3 for him. They have a 4-point lead. I'm going to go to the hop jumper, ankle break breaker, go in, little Euro step in front of him, left hand lay-in. So 2-point game, I'm pushing the ball down. I see Gio trailing the play. I throw it over to him. They get a late jump contest. We can't get it to go. They get the rebound. So in transition, we're back. We do a decent job of stopping the ball, but now we're a little out of sorts in terms of our matchups. So check this out. I see that the point guard's coming off a screen. He's going to be open. So I rotate up. We're hoping that the corner can rotate up to the hash and someone from the paint can then swing corner. But as you're going to see, we're late on these rotations. They end up getting a good look at 3 and knock it down. So with about a minute left in the first quarter of game 4, I'm going to look to be aggressive. We find ourselves down by 5. I attack the rack and get the lay-in, cut it to a 3-point game. They knock down a free throw, puts it back to a 4-point lead. Again, I'm going to be aggressive. I got the lockdown on me. I'm going to throw my shoulder into his chest, go to the post hook, and get it to go, cutting it to a 2-point game. Back they come in the pick and roll. They get the switch. Center picks up on the point guard. They dot corner, shoots a contested 3, but if our center's on the point guard, that means our point guard is on their center. He takes advantage of the size mismatch, gets the offensive rebound, and goes up for the easy 2. Late shot clock here. I'm going to go to the step back, see the help come from the corner, dot the corner, Frank's wide open, knocks down the corner 3 ball. But as I said, me and their point guard were trading baskets here in the first half. He's going to be super aggressive, drive to the rim, get the lay-in, and 1 gets it to go. I'm going to come right back, crossover, see the help come, dot Frank wide open on the hash, big greens, we answer right back with a 3 of our own. But they're not going away that easily. 20-20, their point guard on the rim run yet again gets the 2-hand dunk, puts them up by 2. I'm coming right back, snatch back, run right to the rack, go over the lockdown, get the lay-in. Now it's his turn to answer. He's going to come off the screen, little hesitation, quick stop at the hash, and hit another 3. He is going crazy in this first half. I'm going to go half spin, snatch back, between the legs, rim run, hop step, get the 2 of my own to answer back. He's back on the pick and roll, gets into the mid-range, quick stop, pull up, beautiful shot. Now it's my turn to answer. I got my takeover, so I'm putting on the shoulder pads and I'm bullying my way right to the rack. But back they come on the pick and roll, get the wide open lob to the paint beast and get it to go. Now less than a minute to go in the first half, and here's where they really start to take momentum of this game. He goes off the pick, late shot clock, dots open in the mid-range, he flicks it up, can't get it to go, offensive rebound, kick out, wide open 3, big greens, that puts them up by 6. And then with 7 seconds left in the first half, they run a little quick hitter off the inbounds, quick cut, easy 2, and that's going to take us into halftime. We are down by 8. Just like that in a blink of an eye, and the point guard is 7 for 7. I'm 8 for 9. We were going back and forth, 18 points, 17 points, but his team has the 8-point lead. So going into the second half, we knew we had to make them do something different. We're going to start to throw different looks at the point guard, try to confuse him a little bit, play those mind games to make him take some bad shots or maybe throw some turnovers or whatever the case may be. Down by 8, can we chip away at this lead to start the second half? Tough mid-range pull-up by the paint beast. I don't think he meant to do that. I think he was hoping he was going to get a dunk off the roll, but we get the rebound, Swags in transition, and it's a perfect start to the third quarter. We knew if we could start to clamp up on our defense, we would be good. Gio on the beautiful rotation from the corner, gets the block, throws it ahead, a little bit of a risky pass, Swag grabs it, he's aggressive, goes to the reverse, and just like that, they call timeout because we snatch momentum at the start of the second half. So we talked about throwing different looks at the point guard. You're going to see me fake blitz him off this screen. I'm going to take 2 steps towards him, but then go back into the passing lane. I get the tip, goes right back into his hands, and he runs into the backcourt as he was not expecting that tip pass there. I probably should have had the steal, but hey, it's a turnover. We'll take it. Gio, step back, dots corner, Swag wide open, gets the white to go. Just like that, it's a 1-point game. Our defense is looking much, much better here in the third quarter. Really starting to make this point guard think because we're blitzing, we're rotating from different corners, different hashes all the time. I get the jump from behind to get the contest. They get the offensive rebound off the tip. I rotate corner. Look at the defensive rotations on our part. We are all over everything. Effort tips the pass. It's a race for the ball. I dive on top of it. We call timeout, and we have ball possession down by 1 here in the third quarter. Look at the time. It's only been 2 minutes, and we've already chipped away at this lead completely. Off the inbounds, Frank is going to realize the point guard is on him, so he's going to cross to the top and then go into the paint, exploit the size advantage, and just like that, we have the lead halfway through the third quarter. We run a little pick and pop / cut kind of decks, just a weird off-ball movement, but it gives me the lane, and I'm able to get the easy 2. They're going to come right back, paint beast on the alley-oop. They get their first bucket of the third quarter. It took them almost 4 minutes to get it. Our defense has been phenomenal. I hit effort on the backdoor cut. He gets that to go. We have a 3-point lead. Look at this smothering defense. We are all over everything, every passing lane. We're there. He can't go up with the lob. He comes down with it. We're on every pass. We get the contest. We rip down the rebound, outlet to Swag, over to me. I get the transition bucket, and we have a 5-point lead with less than 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Our defense has been absolutely smothering. Swag with the on-ball pluck. He's out in transition, gets the dunk, and look at that third quarter, 19-4. If you thought the defense in the third quarter was good, wait till you see this fourth quarter. We were all over everything. Tough contested shots. We're getting the box outs now that we weren't getting in games 1 and 2. We're securing the defensive rebounds, holding them to one shot, and making that one shot that they get extremely difficult. Everything is late shot clock. They're getting tough contested looks. We are literally all over everything. Even when they get in the paint, we're getting chase down blocks. We're getting stop after stop after stop. I mean, check out this defense. Our rotations, our hedges, everything is just on point here in this second half, and that's what's made the turnaround. We have a 7-point lead here with just under 4 minutes left in the game. Look at us all over every post fade, every drive. Now, as good as our defense has been, we still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, but I'm going to get a little pick and pop, jab step, drive in, get the reverse two-hand flush to push the lead up to 9. On the other end of the court, our defense continued to be stifling, switching, causing havoc, making it difficult. Low shot clock yet again. They're going to have to put up a tough shot. We rotate, get a little bit of a contest on the mid-range, and again, much improved on the defensive glass. Now, those mind games we were talking about, check this out. I'm going to fake that I'm going to go help on the paint beast on the roll. I take a couple steps towards him, but then watch what I do. 2 steps in, 2 steps out. He throws the pass. I'm right in the passing lane. Just playing mind games with the point guard, really trying to make him think. I throw it over to Effort. He gets the 2, and we are up by 11. They have not scored here in the fourth quarter. It's been over 3.5 minutes. They have not scored yet. Our defense has been phenomenal. So they're going to give it to the 2 guard now. Try to run pick and roll with him. Me and Frank are all over it. Frank gets the deflection. Transition up to Swag. We get the dunk. 13-point lead with under 2 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. They have not scored in the fourth quarter. They go into the paint. They go to the patented close shot post fades that pro-am players love to do. We get a heavily contest. The paint beast goes for the reverse. Frank fouls him hard, and fortunately for us, he misses both free throws. So they still have not scored. We're still up 13. Another Stevie. Swag throws it ahead to me. I'm going to dunk it, and that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. We were down 0-2 in the series. It is now 2-2. They scored 4 points in the second half. Our defense was absolutely phenomenal. And it all comes down to one game. Game 5, all or nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, from 0-2 down to 2-2, Game 5, one game to decide the series. Everything to play for. If you're still here, almost 40 minutes into this video, I appreciate you sticking around. Make sure y'all drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new. Let's get into it. The end game, Game 5. Everything on the line. Off the tip, Frank's going to tip it back to Gio. I'm going to come behind, and this is possibly the worst start you can have in a pro-am game. You win the tip, your point guard gets stripped, their lock goes all the way down and dunks it, giving you not only the fact that you wasted a possession, but now I have a turnover, so I'm pretty close to being cold. Effort dots the corner after I cut down the paint. He sees the help. Beautiful read, and we get the 3. Back they come. Point guard, hop step. It's not there. Look at the 2 guard, though. Look at the beautiful Dex off ball. Pulls up and knocks it down. So back and forth. Here we go in Game 5. Everything to play for. You know it's going to be a tough game. They continue to press extremely high, so I'm going to throw it to Frank. He's going to take advantage of the point guard's lack of size again and get the easy 2. Now here's where we start to take a little bit of momentum. He goes for the post fade. We get the block. Shot clock violation. Can we take advantage after the stop? Little pick and pop with Frank. Lob to Swag on the backdoor. Cut off the baseline. And we get it to go. We have a 3-point lead. Point guard pulls up. Pretty good look. Can't get it to go. They get the offensive rebound. He's LTing. Trying to make sure he doesn't turn the ball over. They run a little cross. Point guard. Quick stop. Heavily contested. I rip down the rebound. Transition up to Swag. He's going to rim run. They foul, but that is a clear path foul. Unfortunately, Swag missed both free throws, but it's still our possession with a 3-point lead. Effort's going to wrap around me. He's going to run into the paint. I'm going to throw it to him. He's going to go up with the lay-in over the paint beast and get it to go. Our lead is up to 5. If our defense continues to play like we did in game number 4, we know we're going to be all set. Beautiful contest. Rip down the rebound. They put so many guys in the paint to try to go for the offensive rebounds. You see, anytime we're able to get that defensive board, we're able to get out in transition and take advantage of it. He gets a beautiful quick stop free throw line pull up. I'm going to rim run off of the press. post up, go to the post hook, get it to go over the lockdown. We get another stop, and we start to notice that the guy guarding Swag is really ball watching, so he's going to go for another backdoor lob. We throw it up, and he throws it down, giving us a 9-point lead here in the first quarter. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds, end of the quarter here. Can we get another stop to go into the second quarter with a 9-point lead? Forced a tough shot. They get the offensive rebound. Kick out. He flicks it up, and it does not go in. That is the first quarter. So down by 9 here in the second quarter, their backs are against the wall. Their point guard is cold, which is making it difficult for them to find a good look, but the paint beast is able to get a layup in the paint. Down on the other end, we're going to see Gio's open on the backdoor cut. I'm going to hit him. He goes up for the dunk. Intimidator makes a miss. Swag grabs the board. Back to me. Shot clock is running low now after the offensive rebound. I'm going to hesitate, snatch back. I'm going to end up getting bumped here. I end up doing like a little crossover and forcing my way into the paint to get the 2 points that we need. Back they come, and sometimes, even when you play great defense, there's just nothing you can do. Check this out. We force a sloppy pass. I'm going to end up getting a tip on the next pass. Loose ball, bobbles around, falls right into the hands of the shooting guard, pulls up, and bangs a 3. Game 5 with everything to play for. I'm going to look to be aggressive off the pick and pop, get into the paint. I got the point guard on me, exploit his lack of size, and get the 2 points. Swag is bumping the PG all game long. Ends up getting a steal. Effort's going to get the ball over half. Stop. I'm going to come get it. As soon as we do that, we see how high they're playing. Frank's going to take the slip right away down the middle. I throw it to him. He goes up for the 2-hand flush, and we are really starting to take momentum of game number 5. The point guard is still cold, but he continues to stay aggressive and ends up getting the dunk. Off the press, I throw it to Effort. The lock is now trailing the play. He's going to lob it up. I'm going to throw it down, and we answer right back with a 2. But as I said, the point guard's not going away. Check out this play. Cold, but he's going to quick stop, pull up over Frank, and knock down the 3. They're sticking around despite the fact that they got off to a bad start. That's the sign of a very good team. I'm going to rim run off the press yet again, go up for the lane, over the paint beast, left hand, does not matter that he's there, and I have my takeover, which is huge. Tough 3, can't get it to go. Outlet, I got my takeover, I throw it over to Effort, he's going to quick stop, dot corner, Frank's wide open, and he can't knock it down. They tip the rebound, and they have possession of the ball now here with 45 seconds left in the second quarter. They're going to be patient. Point guard's going to come get the ball, make sure they don't turn it over. They're going to run a little pick, slip to the paint, throws it down to the paint beast. He gets the dunk, but we're going to come right back. I have my takeover, and when I get my takeover, it's damn near impossible to get a stop. I'm rim running all day, putting my shoulder pads on, looking like a running back out there. The lead is back to 7, and they're going to get the switch that they want. Not only is our center on their point guard, but now our lockdown is on their center, so they're going to throw it down to him, and he's just going to take advantage of the size, go straight up over Swag, and get the lane to go. Less than 10 seconds here in the second quarter, and we're going to go to a play that we've had work just a few times already this half. We're going to run just a backdoor cut from Swag out of the corner. He's going to time it perfectly, throw up the lob. They all collapse, but he jumps over everyone. That's going to do it for the first half, and we have a 7-point lead. As you can see, I'm leading score with 14.7 for 7 from the field, but also on top of that with 6 assists, still getting my teammates involved. We're playing extremely good defense on their point guard. He's 3 for 10, making it really difficult for him. If our defense can continue like this, we know it's going to be good for us. They throw it down into the paint piece. He's going to go to the post hook and get it to go, cutting the lead to 5 right away. But back we come on the other end. Swag on the ISO. He goes to the hop step, can't get it to go, rips down the rebound, out to Effort, wide open 3, bang! 8-point lead. I'm going to bait off the hash here again as he comes off the screen. Take 2 steps towards him, get back to the hash, get the contest. Gio with a huge rebound. They're going to end up wrapping Gio up so we can't get out in transition. Smart foul, but down on the other end, isolating the pure lock, between the legs, rim run, go up with the right hand, dunk all over both centers. But their PG has an answer. He comes off the screen, gets the step on Swag and Frank, gets the dunk, cuts it back to an 8-point game. I'm going to get the handoff from Effort. Go into our 5 out. Check this out. Behind the back, snatch back, run at him, step back, pull up, bang! 11-point lead here with less than 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Back comes their PG. He gets the switch he wants. He pulls up. Frank gets a little contest from behind, but he gets the mid-range to go. Again, Effort, ball fake, hands it off to me. We're going to run a little pick and pop here. I'm trying to get the screen, but now we just go into the 5 out. I go between the legs, rim run, go up. Their paint beast gets the rotation from the corner. I tried to go up over him and throw it down, but he gets a beautiful block. Transition 3, gets it to go. That's a huge momentum swing. And it didn't stop there. Off the crab, pulls up, bails out to the paint beast, falls right in his hands. He gets the step and gets the two-hand flush. So we need to answer. I'm going to go between the legs, rim run, beat the press. The help comes too late, and I get the easy two to calm the momentum down. Now, in the half court, I'm going to jab step, step back, throw the lob. Swagsman is ball watching yet again. He's had so many of those backdoor lobs on the baseline this game. So down by 10, their point guard's going to be aggressive. He's going to get into the mid-range. We rotate. I swing down to the corner, but he reads our rotations. He dots the open hash, and they knock down the three. And the very next possession, with only 15 seconds left in the third quarter, I'm going to throw a pass. He reads it. He's lurking out of that corner, rotating up to the hash. He gets the dunk, and just like that, our lead is down to 5. 1 second left in the third quarter. I'm going to run into the paint. Dex back to the free throw line. Get a little flick up. It's actually a decent look. It does not go down, but we enter the fourth quarter with a 5-point lead with everything to play for here in game 5. Fourth quarter time in a do or die game. I'm going to be aggressive all day and look to score, especially if I'm one-on-one. Off the hop step, get the left hand lay in. We go up by 7. Back comes their point guard. He goes into the post, goes to the hook shot in traffic, and gets it to go. Back we come. I'm going to hit effort on the slip. He goes up. They get a great contest on the lay-in. Quick transition down on the other end. Make the extra pass. He goes up for the flush and 1, and our lead is down to 3. It is now a 1-possession game with 4 minutes left. I'm going to hit Frank on the slip. He goes up for the dunk, puts it back to 5. Less than 4 minutes remaining, and this is a huge turn of events. They throw the lob, can't get it. We rip down the rebound. Out in transition, I decide to slow it down, not forcing it against 3 defenders. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to reset in our 5 out to try to get a good look. Throw it over to Gio. They rotate, get a late contest, can't get it to go. Huge rebound by Frank. He's going to run it out, but off of these offensive rebounds, the shot clock is running low. You only get 14 seconds off of an offensive rebound. I'm going to snatch back, crossover, rim run, swag cuts in. Dex is out, wide open corner 3, and he knocks it down. Absolutely huge turn of events for us. 8-point lead with just over 3 minutes remaining. They give it to the point guard. He steps back, quick stop, pull up, white, bang. 5-point game. If you thought they were going down without a fight, you thought wrong. Pick and roll, effort lobs it up. I'm wide open, and the ball goes out of bounds. This lets them back into the game here. 5-point lead. Check out this hedge by Gio. He takes 1 step to the point guard just to make him think about it for a second. Makes him hesitate and allows Frank to get a huge chase down block. They get the offensive rebound. We stay out. Shot clock is down to 7. Point guard gets it. Comes off the screen. Step back. We're all over it. Dumps it down to the paint beast. Frank with a huge chase down block. And that basically seals that possession. Only 0.8 on the shot clock, so it's now our ball. But they get a rip on me right over the half-court line. He goes in contested layup and gets it to go. 2 minutes remaining in this game. Effort throws it ahead to me. I'm going to rim run. Take the easy 2. Back and forth we go down the stretch. But remember in game 4, we talked about we started to play mind games? Well, look at me. I hedge paint to make it look like I'm going to help on the paint beast on the roll. But then I run right back out and lurk that passing lane back to the hash. I get the steal. I'm going to be aggressive here. Go up, contested lane, get it to go. That pushes our lead back up to 5. But you want to talk about clutch shooting. The point guard is going to hezzy, come off, quick stop, pull up, and bang a 3, cutting it back to a 2-point game. Now, I know that this left corner center has been helping all game. I see him take 1 step, quick dot the swag, and he answers right back with a 3 of our own. Now, with just over a minute left, we have a 7-point lead, and I'm going to make a huge mistake. I'm going to pull up the box score because I want to check the foul count to tell Swag if he has a foul to give or not. You see fouls to give. I'm checking that, but while I have my menu up, they throw a quick dot to my man, and he greens a 3, cutting it to a 4-point game. That is a huge mistake on my part. Fortunately, we have the lead and I have takeover. So with takeover, I'm going to look to be aggressive. He spams me and gets a foul. That's their 1 foul to give. So now I'm going to just be super aggressive here and try to get a bucket. Gio's going to wrap. I'm going to rim run, hop step. He gets a block on my hop step, and here we go. 4-point lead, their ball. He's going to pump fake. Point guard's going to come and get it. Huge possession here. We get confused. We have 3 defenders guarding 2 players. So I see that Swag needs help on the pick and roll. I'm going to rotate up. Unfortunately, Gio rotates to the same person. We leave the hash. We get a little bit of a late contest, and he greens it. And it is a 1-point game with 30 seconds remaining. So 1-point lead. They have enough time. They don't have to foul. Essentially, we have to score. I'm going to take it on myself. Rim run. Get the blow by. Huge flush. puts it to a 3-point game. So we're going to 3 up. We're going to play extremely high. If they get a 2, they get a 2, but we do not want to give up a 3. If they get offensive rebounds, they get them. We stay home and 3 up. They're working the pick and roll. The point guard's going to have to force something. Frank with a perfectly timed jump, long rebound. They rip it down. Less than 10 seconds. Swag gets the steal, throws it ahead to me. I'm just making sure we don't turn it over. They have to foul. 1 free throw. We win the game. I got the dunk to put us up by 3. I get the free throw to put us up by 4, and that seals it. That is a comeback, a reverse sweep. We went down 0-2 in the series to come back and win the best of 5, 3 games to 2 against an all legends, 5 legends comp pro-am team. Absolutely incredible series to those guys. Shout out to them. We'll have to run it back real soon. Also, as I said, we have a comp pro-am league that we're entering. It starts at the end of the month. I'll be bringing you guys that content. But if you want more pro-am videos, make sure you comment down below and make sure you drop a like on the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this 50-minute long video. Extremely long. If you made it all the way to the end, I appreciate you. But again, absolutely incredible series. Shout out to those guys. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new. I'll talk to you all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.